Hi, everybody. Welcome to what is it? Daily Dose number 17. Um, I have some catching up to do on uploading these videos. Welcome. What a day yesterday was. Um, as hundreds of thousands of people took to the World Wide Webs, the interwebs, as a good friend of mine calls it, um, to spread the light, to spread the love, and to join together. Anyone who's seen any of the posts about the Schumann resonance, um, it I only have a very vague idea of what it does, but it measures electrical activity. That's the very vaguest explanation. Um, and yesterday, when it was let's all join together and have 1 million people meditate, there was a massive um, change indicated in the electrical resonance of the planet. So, what we do matters. I mentioned a week or two ago, I've forgotten, I've lost track of time, as most of us have, um, about the electromagnetic field of the planet and how that's been being measured for like over 30 years now, 40 years, I think. Daily, it's measured all the time, every day. Satellites are measuring the electromagnetic field of the Earth, and on they on 9/11 in 2001, September 11 in 2001, a massive wave of electrical energy was measured within, I think, 5 to 10 minutes, or 10 to 15 minutes of that happening, and it was the shock as it hit the world news being felt by our planet. So, of course, if 1 million people get together and meditate, then that's going to affect the electromagnetic field of the Earth, but also of humanity. So, I thought that we would build on the light from yesterday, because I have a sneaking suspicion that more than 1 million people all meditated yesterday. But even if it wasn't, a massive change was registered scientifically when sorry, I lent in for that, for extra effect, was measured scientifically when everyone sat down and meditated. And that's not counting, there was a number of social media platforms where lots of light work was going on. There was the Elders and Galactic Federation, I want to say, that Saboteur and I did our sessions from yesterday or through. There's another one called Global Alive or something with David Primal and Joe Dispenza, a ton of consciousness teachers in the world. It's happening everywhere. So I thought what we would do is we would add to the light today, and add to the love, and build this net of love that is arising out of people and wrapping the earth and wrapping us all. Thought we might add to it today. Shakti Durga, my amazing teacher, was speaking yesterday before the satsang about the astrological conjunction happening right now, and then I spoke a little bit about it on my piece. And that conjunction of Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn will remain till about April 15. Massive opportunity. Jupiter is one of my favourite planets. Not that I should have favourites, I'm sorry, everyone. But Jupiter is the planet of great big expansive consciousness. It's the planet that would take you above and beyond the problem into the world of solutions. It's that kind of energy. In the Hindu pantheon, Jupiter, or Brihaspati, is the guru to the gods. So it's considered a great teacher. So expansive consciousness, abstract consciousness, going out into worlds, looking for stuff, more light, in fact. beyond where the problem is. So if Pluto is here digging up all of those old entrenched patriarchal structures of consciousness within us, then what better planet to have, sitting right on top of that than, okay, we've dug it up, now let's lift up into a higher vibration so that we can choose different ways of being. So that said, let's get cracking, and just hello to all of you who are with me right now. Hi to the weird there on your go. Thanks for sending. And yes, India, yesterday did feel huge. There was a lot going on all day. It was a great day to be alive. But then for me, most days are a great day to be alive. Anyway, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's let go of any separation, fear, terror, and panic that might be affecting us. Because what I also know is, having had that extra blast of light yesterday, some more dark is going to be highlighted because of it. When we put in a brighter bulb, as Shakti Yoga says, then suddenly you look around and go, I didn't clean under that table over there, and oh my goodness, out in the corners is quite dusty. So anyway, more light went on. We're going to keep the light going on, but let's do a bit of cleaning up in the meantime, and let's do it all together, because when we're together, we are infinitely more powerful, infinitely more effective, and infinitely more enduring together. Anyway, so close your eyes. Sending love to you all. Thanks so much for jumping on. And just put your awareness on your out-breath. And with each out-breath, dropping down into your pelvic floor, into your hips, giving it a bit of a wiggle. Yep, I agree, Anne Lee. Every day is a great day to be alive. But then I'm strangely in love with this incarnated world. Anyway, so breathing out, relaxing down into your hips, letting your shoulders relax, letting your spine relax. And as I said, as you breathe out, just keep dropping down into your body and letting go. As I said, we switched on more light yesterday. Everyone together switched on more light. It's going to highlight some darkness. So I'm going to ask you to be extra aware if negative news comes your way, if variations on separation, such as meanness or hate or rage or attack, arise in your field, then try and send them love. Try not to go into judgment. Let's just clean up what we can and blaze love and light where we can. So as you let go with each out-breath, and as you drop into your body, also let go of the house around you, or the apartment block. Good to see you, Sylvia. Here for some good energy. Great to have you on board. Okay, so everything in the out-breath, dropping down into the body, relaxing the shoulders, letting go of whatever is in our minds right now. We're going to clear it in a minute. And letting go of the building around you and settling into your local nature. And as I say each day, if there's no local nature to you, then first of all, I'm very sorry. And second of all, let yourself relax into the nature that existed where you are before the buildings. Or take yourself to a place in nature where you love the surroundings. Good. And as the building dissipates into light around you, finding me with you and everyone else in our group with you, all sitting in your area sharing the love, sharing the light. And then begin to send love to the one. To, if it's the power of love for you, if that's what the enduring oneness is, then send love to it. If you call it a name like God or Goddess or Isis or Durga, then call it that name, send love to it. If you call it the quantum field, it's conscious, it's awake, send love to it. See what happens when you do. All that in the out breath. That's it. So gratifying being the lover and sending love to the beloved, to the one. Keep doing that, all of that in your out breath. Open your awareness to the in breath and start to receive the response. Let the love that is returned to you in your in breath be nourishing. That's it. Sending love out from your heart with the out breath and pulling it in with the in breath. We ask that one permeate everything through us and around us at all times. May we be aware that it does permeate everything around us and through us at all times. We call on our eternal selves, our spirits or souls, on Mother Earth and the mothers of the kingdoms of nature and the elements and directions, the angels of the presence and of healing, protection and manifestation. We call all of the great empowered spiritual teachers who've ever walked the earth to be with us now and help guide us through this challenge. We give thanks for an opportunity to come together and create more love in the future by being more loving now. We give thanks for all healing and transformation and liberation and uplifting, and for the great reminder that none of us truly is alone, even if we are in physical isolation. May we have the strength of those we admire, like Nelson Mandela. May we have the commitment of those we admire, like Martin Luther King. May we be connected with our people like Mahatma Gandhi. And may we blaze with the light that our spiritual teachers blaze. Mine in particular, I love her light. So may we blaze like the light of the spiritual teachers who are realised in love, light and power. And may we play our part in this unfolding plan of peace. Through divine grace, so be it. Add your aho, your yes please, your I agree. And then let the violet fire begin to pour down from above you, saturating through you. Let it saturate any doubts and fears you have. Let it saturate any sadness you've felt or outrage you've been faced with. And remember that the physical realm is a realm of polarity. So if there's light, there's dark. If there's up, there's down. If there's inclusiveness, there's exclusiveness. And our job is to keep moving into the higher vibration of each polarity until that swallows the tail of the opposite. That's it. Nice. Let the violet fire saturate through everything as we collectively and through our combined intent. And with the power of the whole group, now release all negative thoughts, vibrations and energy, and all pockets of trapped emotion from our bodies, minds and energy fields now. Take a deep breath in. Flush out through every cell in your body. Do a great big out breath. And let that fire keep coming. And remember, it's coming. Everything you think, say, and do during this session is done in unity with the power of the whole group. So you've got everybody here on your side. And it's good to have you all here. So with the power of the group, let the fire flood through us. And may, through our combined intent, we command that it isolates and releases anyone else's energy, especially that of a negative nature, fearful nature, terrified nature. And we ask that we isolate and release anyone's rage that arises from their fear. Take a deep breath in and release out of everywhere. Good. Let that fire keep coming as we call forth the great beings with the big swords. Archangel Michael, Mother Durga, Mother Kali, Manjushri. And if you know an enlightened great being with a sword who loves unconditionally, then invite them in. And we ask now that all of our cords to any pain and suffering, to all fear, anxiety, terror, panic, and any rage or outrage that arises from that. May the cords to anyone draining our energy now be cut. And take a deep breath in and add your yes as you breathe out, and let those cords be cut, cut. Oh, okay. We also, through our combined intent, declare that we now choose to have cut all of the cords of attachment to any media outlet that is draining our energy, any news source, any fake news. We ask that all of the cords of attachment that would drain our power, our energy, or our hope now be cut. And take another deep breath in, and as you breathe out, releasing through everywhere. Good. And then take a nice deep breath in from above and breathe out through the back of the neck as we all choose now to disconnect from any mass consciousness of fear, separation, anxiety, terror, panic, exclusivity, selfishness, rage, anger, aggression, vengeance. Take a deep breath in and just let us unplug from through the back of the neck. That's it. That's nice. Beautiful. One more breath in from above, and imagine one of those great big blazing light beings helping you now by pulling the electrical cord out of the back of your neck that plugs you into mass consciousness. Out. Good. Take a nice deep breath in of light from above. That's it, the starry light that we use on a lot of the days. As you breathe it out down through you, rocket up through your own column of light. That's it. Another one, deep breath of light in from above. Breathe out down through your body and let it be the rocket fuel to push you up through your own column of light. That's it. And one more time. And we call on the eternal beings of unconditional love, light and power to plug us into a mass consciousness of universal love, cosmic light, and a state of empoweredness. That's it. Breathe into the back of your neck and hold. That's it. Really connect with the beings of blazing light and love that are unconditionally loving. That's it. Plugging into that frequency. And as you do, notice in the center of our circle that an earth has appeared. And there's an image going around on the social media at the moment that's beautiful. It's the earth, and laid over it is the flower of life, sacred geometry. I want you to, and that's a series of interlocking circles for those of you, you would have seen it many times. See that as a net of light, of the light, love, peace, the illumination that was meditated on yesterday. And the meditation that we're asked to do was to call the light from the great central sun, or the cosmic central sun, through the many central suns in galaxies, into the central sun of our own, and through our own sun and into us. And the calling of light is age old. It means illumination. It means higher consciousness when we call on light. And the Gayatri mantra is specifically for that. It calls on the mystical light of the sun, or the light of the mystical sun, more correctly, to permeate the three worlds, the physical world, the astral world, which is the mental and emotional world, as well as the spiritual world. And we ask in that mantra, we ask that that light illuminates our minds, because it's our minds that can be our greatest enemy. Mastery of the mind is imperative right now. Not getting sucked into drama is imperative right now. And it's like you're doing super fast educational process if you can stay hooked into light during this time when the astral gravity is quite strong and profound. So just being aware of the meditation done yesterday, of the web of sacred geometric light around the planet, permeating humanity and the world. A net of love, of sacred geometry that has arisen out of a unified approach. And I know that many groups may not have been able to join at the specific time, but did do meditations and added their light to that practice. So really hooking in, I'm just going to chant the Gayatri mantra briefly to really amplify the light. So see our sun permeating you and everyone around you with light, everyone you love. Beyond that, see our sun being permeated with a light of a greater sun. Beyond that, a light from a greater sun permeates, and beyond until there is just the one huge cosmic sun, mystical sun, illuminating everything. Om Bhua Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayata. Breathe in the light right into the center of you. And as you breathe out, fill yourself and everything around you with the light. We'll do that again. Om Bhua Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayata. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayata. Om Apojyotirasomritam Brahma Bhur-Bhuvasvarum. And pull the light through the suns, through the many suns, and into you. Let it illuminate you. Let it awaken you to new ways of being. Let it awaken more of the you that wants to pull in to love, to be inclusive, to join in oneness, to share in community. Breathe in the light that's calling you into more love, higher vibration and greater solution. That's it. And as you look around, seeing everyone else in the group illumined by the light of the mystical sun, breathe it in. Let it gather, let it gather, let it get really intense. Hold. And then with the out breath, just let the light explode through you and everything around you. And may it feed through the countless threads of light created in sacred geometry by unified vision and meditation and prayer. And may we notice that this sacred geometry is made up of countless different spiritual practices. So be it. And just breathing the love, adding today's energy to the sacred geometry of light around the world right now. That's it. Go into your heart chakra in the center of your chest. Imagine you can just drop into their place of beautiful love, compassion, kindness, generosity. And just sit there for a moment, asking that we be open to the digging that Pluto wants to do of what can't come forward, the digging that Pluto wants to do so that our precious metals and gems that lie beneath our surface can be revealed. Just be in your heart and asking for that. Please show me where I can lift and change and grow. And then asking that Jupiter help also, that we be lifted into these vast, expansive levels of consciousness, where unity is the name of the game. That's it. Let your heart fill with gratitude and thanks that we join together, that we're here together, that many of our beloveds are calling us on to the World Wide Webs each day, that let there be gratitude that deep and vast creativity is arising from us as a super being, the one super being humanity on the greater super being Earth. That's it. And just sending love to the whole group with your out breath. To everyone you hold in your heart, send it out with your out breath. Send your love to your spiritual teachers and to the planet. That's it. And then breathing in the response. And as we do this, we pray that all of our frontline workers in healthcare be blessed and protected. We ask that all essential workers be blessed and protected. And we ask that humanity have the courage, the strength, the fortitude, the commitment, the love, and the vision to let go of what didn't serve us in the world as it was before, and open our hearts into a better way of being. Aho. Take a deep breath in. On your out breath, let love blaze everywhere as you bring your awareness back into your body, and your home coalesces around you. And wriggling your fingers and opening your eyes when you're ready. Love hearts to all of you as well. Thanks for joining again today. I hope you're doing some great spiritual work. You know, this is an amazing opportunity to just go into your heart regularly many times a day and just sit in love. Even doing that is contributing to a better way, a way where when we look at each other, what we see is what unites us, not what divides us. So please take the opportunity to do more spiritual practice, to chant, to pray, to meditate, even going out in nature and meditating, keeping distance, of course, physical distance, not social distance. And in the meantime, I'll see you all tomorrow. There's a Parvati Sundari YouTube channel where I'm uploading these daily doses. I'm a bit behind, but I'll get them up to date today, I promise. And otherwise, I love you all. You are all supremely lovable. And there's nothing that you've ever said, thought, or done that makes you not lovable. It just makes you human. So I'll see you tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.